Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to obtain every single berry, all 69 of them, in the 1.6 update of Cobblemon, because there have been some changes and I haven't really seen anyone document this, and even the wiki itself is a little outdated with some of these entries. So I've compiled all this information in this one video for you to reference, and I've got them all lined up in order, and I even have them all grown up so you can reference these and see them in the wild. So let's start with the natural berries. Out of the 69 berries, 30 of them you're going to be able to find naturally and only naturally. So you might already have a few of these, you might need some, but you will need to get all of these naturally, all 30 of them, to complete the berry dex basically. So starting first, we have the oranberry, which looks just like this, and it can spawn in all biomes, go figure. It is basically the default berry. Next up, we have the cherryberry, which spawns only in plains biomes. We have the chestoberry, which only spawns in the forest biomes. Hello, Falafi. We have the pekka-berry, which spawns in jungle and swamp biomes. Next up is the rostberry, which spawns in arid biomes, so this would be badlands, deserts, or savannas, I believe. We next have the aspearberry, which spawns only in mountain biomes. We have the persimberry, which, like the oranberry, spawns in all biomes. Next we have the raspberry, which only spawns in forests. Then the bluckberry, which spawns in mountains and taiga biomes. Next is the nanabberry, which spawns in jungle and swamps. Next is the wepperberry, which spawns in plains biomes. Next is the pineapberry, which again spawns only in arid biomes. The akaberry, which spawns in jungle, sandy, thermal, or volcanic biomes. Now, some of these are specific to mods, so if you were using mods such as Biomes of Plenty, you'll have volcanic mods, so some of these are included to have those more modded biomes. Next up is the pashoberry, which spawns in the coastal, freshwater, island, or ocean biomes. Next is the wakonberry, which spawns in grasslands, hills, and sky biomes. Next up is the rindoberry, which spawns in jungle, temperate, or lush biomes. Next up is the yashberry or yakiberry, which spawns, these actually do not spawn naturally necessarily, but they are natural berries. You can obtain these as drops from Starly, Staravia, or Staraptor by either defeating them in battle or just killing them with a sword. But yeah, this is one of the ones that is actually incorrect on the wiki. It says that these are mountain taiga spawns. They are no longer mountain taiga spawns. They are the Starly line drop now. So yeah, make sure to note that when you're looking for those. Next up is the choppleberry, which is mountain, bamboo, and taiga biome. Next up is the kebia berry, which is forest, mushroom, spooky, and swamp biomes. Then we have the shuka berry, which is arid or grassland biomes. The kaba berry, which is peak biomes, temperate biomes, or sky biomes. Now, when I say peak biomes, you're pretty much going to find these at ice peaks or mountain peak biomes, so all the way up. Next is the payapa berry, which spawns in desert, floral, magical, savanna, or spooky biomes. Next up is the tanga berry. Let me go ahead and set the daytime. Next up is the tanga berry, which spawns in forest, jungle, and swamp biomes. Next up is the charty berry, which spawns in dripstone, mountain, sandy, or volcanic biomes. Then we have the kasib berry, which spawns in dripstone, lush, spooky, swamp, or taiga biomes. Then we have the haban berry, which spawns in jungle, magical, mountain, sky, or volcanic biomes. Next is the kolber berry, which spawns in the badlands, spooky, or taiga biomes. Then we have the babiri berry, which spawns in bamboo, mountain, and taiga biomes. Then the chilon berry, which spawns in temperate or grassland biomes. And then our final natural berry, which, like the yash berry, is another drop berry, so you cannot find this in the wild per se. You have to get it from a drop. And the Pokemon that drop this berry are Absol, Sableye, Dino, Scraggy, Zorua, Pancham, Impidimp, Morpeko, and Nickit. So a lot more there. Your best bet is going to be Nickit, at least in my experience. Nickit or Scraggy are going to be your best bets for finding this one. Now, this one did take me a while to find, though. It is a very low, I think it's a 5% or less drop chance for this berry, so have fun with that one. But next we move on to the mutated berries, starting with the Lepa berry. So really quick, mutated berries are just berries that you've breeded together, and if you don't know how to breed a berry, you can till grass, like make farmland, put a berry on it to plant it. By planting two berries next to each other, when you harvest them, I believe it is a 12.5% chance to obtain the mutated berry. So all of these are mutated berries and will be obtained through this breeding process. And trust me, it does take quite a while. So again, first up, the Lepa berry, which is the orange berry plus a Raz, Bluck, Nanab, Wepper, or Pineapple berry. So any of those with the orange berry. Next up is the Lum berry, which is the orange berry plus a Cherry, Chesto, Pekka, Rost, or Asper berry. Next up is the Figgy berry, it is a Persum or Cherry berry mixed together. Next up is a Wiki berry, which is a Persum and Chesto berry. Next up is the Mago berry, which is a Persum and Pekka berry. And then we have the Aguav berry, which is a Persum and a Rost berry. Next up is the Yapapa berry, which is a Persum and an Asper berry. And then the Citrus berry is a Lum plus a Figgy, Wiki, Mago, Aguav, or Yapapa berry. So a Lum plus any of those previous berries. Next is the Toga berry, which is a Figgy and a Raspberry. Then the Corn berry with two N's is a Wiki and a Bluck berry. And then the Magost berry is a Mago and Nanab berry. The Rabuta berry is a Aguav plus a Wepper berry. Next up is the Nomal berry, which is an Iapapa plus a Pineapple berry. Then the Enigma berry, which is kind of a weird one, to be honest. But this is going to be a Hoppo plus a Aka, Pasho, Wakan, Rindo, Yash, Chople, Kebia, Shuka, Kava, Payapa, Tanga, Charti, Kasib, Haban, Culver, Babiri, Chilan, or Roselli berry. So a Hoppo plus any of those berries that I've stated. Next up is the Pomeg berry, which is going to be a Citrus and a Haban berry. Next is the Kelpsy berry, which is a Corn and a Rindo berry. And then we have the Qualat berry, which is a Magost and a Roselli berry. Then the Hondu berry, which is a Rabuta and a Shuka berry. Next up is the Greppa berry, which is a Nomal and a Yash berry. And then the Tomato berry, which is a Toga and a Aka berry. Then we have the Spellon berry. I have like all of these written down. I apologize. Okay, the Spellon berry is a Toga plus a Culver berry. The Pamtree berry is a Corn and a Pasho berry. The Watmel berry is a Magost and a Tanga berry. The Durin berry is a Rabuta and a Babiri berry. The Belu berry is a Nomal and a Payapa berry. The Apricot berry is a Belu plus a Greppa berry. A Moringa berry is... I apologize for... I'm so disorganized. There it is. Moringa berry. Moringa berry is a Enigma and a Wakan berry. A Hoppo berry is going to be... Okay, a Hoppo berry is a Lum and a Lepa berry. A Lychee berry is a Pamtree and a Kelpsy berry. A Ganlon berry is a Watmel and a Qualat berry. A Salak berry is a Spellon and a Tomato berry. A Pitaya berry is a During berry and a Hondu berry. And I guess I have Apricot in here twice for some reason, but that's fine. Apricot berry you already know. A Lansat berry is a Spellon and a Chopo berry. A Starf berry, which is one I definitely recommend getting, because it's going to double your odds your shiny odds while fishing. Is a Pomeg berry plus a Tomato, Kelpsie, Qualot, Hondu, or Greppa berry. So any of those with a Pomeg berry or a Pomeg berry. A Mickle berry, which is a Pantry and a Kebia berry. A Custap berry, which is a Wapmel and a Chillon berry. We have Jabaka berry, which is a Durin and a Charti berry. And then finally we have the Roap berry, which is a Belu berry and a Koba berry. So yeah, that's the ways to get all of the natural berries and then all of the combinations. I got a little disorganized at the end because I did not actually put them in the order properly. And apparently I put the apricot one in here twice. I don't know how I didn't catch that, but hopefully this video was helpful for you. I will link the wiki for Cobblemon down in the description, but be warned, some of the information on there is just not up to date. Most of it is, don't get me wrong. Most of this information does come from the wiki. I've went and verified all of these berries and how to get them. But again, some of them are either not fully accurate or just completely inaccurate, such as the Yosh berry is just completely inaccurate on the wiki. So if you're trying to do something on the wiki and it's consistently not working, you might want to ask Cobblemon Reddit or look it up on a forum, because the wiki is not 100% correct for some reason, or at least not yet. But hey, 1.6 has been out for a few months, so I don't think they plan on updating the wiki at this point with the new stuff. But yeah, hopefully you found this video useful, and I apologize for me getting scrambled there at the end. Please like and subscribe. This took a while to get all this in here, not just make this, but write down all this information and find it and whatnot. Legit, this is such a low quality stupid video, but this probably took me maybe 3 hours, 4 hours to put all together. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you in the next video.